That has a bunch of those on there. You can probably find them. A lot of the common ones. A couple albums out of them, but I never got one of the albums. All right.
Really?
Okay, we're going to continue on here. Hopefully not have this going into the next week. So, number 6. Talking about our goat. Frab Shehar and Glee. So it jumped over the wall.
Frab Shehar and Glee.
So frab means leap or jump. Frab she, it leapt or jumped. Har and Glee. So har and Glee means over the fence. And Glee is one of those rock walls you see all over Ireland. So Frab Shehar and Glee. So it jumped over the wall. Yeah, it's not this kind of wall here. It's those little ones. Okay? So the expression har plus an means over the, and it does order on the following words. So it jumped over the table. Frab Shehar mord. Okay? And if you just want to say it jumped over a table, then you use har without the an. So har is the over part. And then it does shevu. So it jumped over a table. Frab Shehar ward. So it's similar to air. You say tasha er ward, it is on a table. Or tasha er mord, it is on the table. Okay? And if you want to say it jumped over me, Frab Sheharim. And I think that one's on those charts, right? Yeah, that'll be on at least, yeah, it should be on there. So Frab Sheharim, it jumped over me. Okay? Feeling? Okay? Alright, so it jumped over the wall, Frab Shehar Glee. Alright, let's go on to page 2. It says, Jimmy Shelesh er Kosanarja. So it went off with flying feet. So first of all, Jimmy She is it left, or he left. Jimmy Shelesh is he went off. And we had that with the kids when they went off. Okay, Jimmy Shelesh, lo. Okay? So the way you say that someone goes off, you say they went with them. Okay? So Jimmy me lom is I went off. Jimmy tulat, you went off. Jimmy Shelesh, he went off, or it went off. Jimmy Mwij ling, we went off. Okay? So the off part of the we went off is the lesh thing here. Okay? He went off. That's for him. Okay, it changes depending on who you're talking about. Alright, so Jimmy Shelesh, it went off. And this whole expression, kosan arja, means with flying feet. Literally in Irish it means something like on feet in height. Okay? Or with its feet up, I guess. Okay, it went off with its feet up. Okay? But word for word it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it means with flying feet. Okay? Or kosan arja. And kos, foot in arja is up high, okay?
Up in the air.
Yeah, okay? And then number 8. Hosi nabuchali agaira. So the boys began to laugh. Okay, so hosi means began. So it's a good expression of hosi. Hosi nabuchali, the boys. Agaira is... So the boys began laughing, maybe would be more literally. Okay, the boys began laughing. So, Egoira. Okay? And they began running, Hosi Shiad Egre. Okay, so began they running, at running. Okay? If you want to say they began to do a specific thing, like to eat dinner, I began to eat dinner. Hosime and dinner iha. So I began the dinner to eat. Okay? And to say I began to do it, Hosime eayena. So how would you say I began to drink it? Eao, it to drink. How about I began to drink the lemonade? Limonage all. So hosime and limonage all. How about I began to drink the tea? Okay. Hosime and Te Aol. So I began to eat dinner. Hosime and Diner Eha. How would you say then? Did you begin to eat dinner?
Will Hositu.
How about or Hositu? Okay. Or Hositu and Diner Eha. Did you begin? Okay. Or Hositu and Diner Eha. And how would you say yes?
Hoshi.
Hosi. Yeah, began. Okay. And how about no?
Near.
Hosi.
Near.
Near Hosi. So Hosi or near Hosi. Began or didn't begin. Okay. Go down to number 9. Vian Green Igbun Spera. So the sun was on the horizon, or literally at the bottom of the sky. Okay. So Vian Green Igbun Spera. Okay. So Ungrian is the sun masculine or feminine in Irish? Feminine. Starts. It has an H in there. Ungrian. And Yalach is the moon, which is also feminine. Okay, so Vian Green was the sun. Igbun the spare at the bottom of the sky or on the horizon. The word for the sky is spare. Of the sky is naspera, and the base of the sky bun naspera.
What is the sky? The base?
Yeah, the bottom of the sky, base or the bottom of the sky.
Egg. Why is it egg moon?
Because it's at. Egg here means at.
At bottom?
At the bottom of the sky. So if you only say that once in Irish. At bottom of the sky is literally. Okay. And then number 10. Lan the buchli orha gotapa or gotapi. Okay. Gotapi. Yeah. So the word lan means to continue. We did that when we were giving instructions in one of the lessons. Lan narai, continue ahead. Lan the buchli, the boys continued. And orha is kind of like lo. It means they continued on. So lan the buchli orha, they continued on. Okay, so literally it's continued the boys on them. Okay, and that's sort of like the equivalent of the boys continued on. And gotapi is quickly. Okay, gotapi. Okay. Okay, and then number 11. Nirvada Gurchrichshid and Balya. So it wasn't long until they started. Gurchrichshid and Balya. So we'll come back to the main one in a second. So first of all, the expression Nirvada means it wasn't long. Nirvada. Okay, Vada means long. Nirvada means it wasn't long. Nirvada. Gur means until that something happened. Okay, gur. And in this case, gur chrichshid and balya, until they reached town. Okay, so if you just want to say they reached home, you would just say chrichshid and balya. And so if you want to say it wasn't long until they did that, nirvada gur chrichshid and balya.
Why does near have a BH?
Yeah, I was just going to say that. And it doesn't,
Okay.
it's not pronounced.
Yeah.
Why is it Vada instead of Wada?
Okay. Okay, the way you say it was a long time, you say ba, ada. Ba is the past, and you've seen this word ba in different things, like Bagan. And this does the same thing. Ba ada changes and actually becomes bada. It was long. Okay. Near also does shevu, so it becomes near ada. And basically in the past tense, when you want to say something, it wasn't long, you put BH because it starts with a vowel sound. It's just what it does. Nirvada. So it wasn't long. Okay, so it's something that near does before a vowel.
Volume was L.
Nirvada.